Hi, I'm Amy Sleba, a registered dietitian nutritionist specializing in gut health and intuitive eating. My goal is to help people feel better and manage their conditions with the power of nutrition. And right now, I want to explore a bit about irritable bowel syndrome and see how a dietitian can help with this condition. Irritable bowel syndrome can be a debilitating gut disorder. Living day to day with life-interrupting symptoms can be really challenging. And finding treatment that actually works for you can feel just as challenging. Working with a dietitian can be a game changer. Let's take a look at 3 of the ways having a dietitian as part of your IBS team can help. First off, a dietitian can help you put the pieces of your symptoms and IBS experience together. There are a number of different symptoms that show up with IBS: diarrhea, constipation, bloating, and abdominal pain. These are some of the most common ones. And the exact experience of these symptoms, or the combination of the symptoms, varies quite a bit from person to person. Myself and many other dietitians begin the working relationship by doing a thorough assessment to hear your story, help you make some sense of what you're experiencing, and gain insight into what actually has and hasn't worked for you so far. Just as an example, I have patients who are on various supplements, and when I ask if they're helping, are the supplements actually doing anything, they tell me they don't know. Those desperate moments of trying anything to get your IBS under control can take you down lots of roads, and every now and then it's good to pause and look critically at what has and hasn't helped. Second, a dietitian can also help you put together a solid plan for what to do about your IBS. I've had a number of patients who haven't really known how to address their IBS, and they just live with the symptoms for years. It doesn't have to be that way. There are so many options for treatments and interventions to try, and a dietitian can help you look at the whole picture of your IBS along with any other health and nutrition considerations you may have and make a plan that fits you best. People with IBS really benefit from this kind of personalized approach since there is no one-size-fits-all solution for IBS. The low FODMAP diet is one of the interventions that can be very helpful for IBS, and it's also a much more nuanced approach than a one-page handout of do's and don'ts can provide. Having a dietitian who's trained and experienced with the low FODMAP diet can help you know how to understand these nuances and apply the diet in a way that's actually going to work for you. And finally, when you develop an ongoing working relationship with a dietitian, you get support along the way. Making a plan is just the first step. Knowing how to apply that plan to your schedule, lifestyle, cooking ability, and preferences is a part that's often not taken into consideration, but it's critical. Also, sticking with a plan long enough to know whether or not it's actually working for you takes commitment, and it helps to have the support and continued guidance of a professional. Part of this guidance is helping you recognize when something isn't working and when it's time to let it go and move on and try the next thing. It can be so overwhelming if you're on your own and just layering on intervention after intervention, scared to stop anything because you don't know what's working or not. So to wrap it up, IBS can be a really challenging condition to have, and it can be really isolating, but you don't have to go it alone. And building a bigger team can help get your symptoms under control and get your life back. So if you're ready to add a dietitian to your team, please reach out to me using my website, amysleba.com. I'll drop the link below, and I'd love to hear from you.